Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. Thank you for being here today. We really appreciate your presence of the third meeting of Yositati Game Club. Without further ado, I now call the meeting to order.
Yes.
Is there any absence with or without apologies for today's meeting?
Yes, Mr. Chairperson. Mr. Shazrul is on medical leave being admitted to the hospital since yesterday because of surgery.
Thank you. Now we can proceed to the next item. After a thorough review of the previous MOM, is there any amendment to be made?
Yes, Mr. Chairperson, there is correction to item number 7. This item number 7, the amount allocated for the trip to Kuala Lumpur was 4,570 ringgit, not 4,540 ringgit.
Thank you, Mr. Arif. I'll make necessary correction to amount.
Is there anybody else who want to add?
No.
No.
Thank you. If there are no amendment to be made, can someone please propose that the minutes shall be passed as a true record?
I propose the minutes to be passed as a true record.
I second the motion.
Regarding the previous, any other business that Mr. Arfan has highlighted, how is the progress in the proposal to install the air conditioner?
The air conditioner has full installed and all the person in the room can use the room comfortably.
Now, let's get down to our first agenda, which is budgets for competition. Can Mr. Arif propose us how many budgets we need to have in order to hold the competition?
Yes, Mr. Chairperson, I propose that we need to have at least 200,000 ringgit Malaysia because we need to buy in some convenience for the participant to be used in the competition like gaming chair, computer, headphone and many more from the professional gaming store. So I would like to use half of the budget to the facilities and for the half in the decorating venue so the people that watching competition can be comfortable.
Thank you, Mr. Arif. So, after hearing the report from Mr. Arif about the budgets, is there any suggestion from anybody?
I agree with what Mr. Arif proposed.
I second the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Mirza and Mr. Arfan. Now, let us move to our second main business, which is an appointment with the sponsor. I would like to ask Mr. Mirza, when will you have an appointment with our sponsor and how you want to attract their attention?
Yes, Mr. Chairperson, I will be having appointment with our sponsor in next 2 weeks at their office, and I will propose to them that we will give them 55% from our benefits. Then we will advertise their products to our student and help them in making their image famous in public. That's all.
Thank you, Mr. Mirza. So, after hearing from what Mr. Mirza proposed, is there any suggestion from anybody?
I agree with what Mr. Mirza proposed.
Seconder?
I second the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary and Mr. Arfan. Now, for our third main business, which is the presents for the winner. So, I would like to ask Mr. Arfan due to this matter, what kind of presents that we can give to the winner of first place, second place, third place, and the rest of the participants.
Yes, Mr. Chairperson. I propose that for the first place, we presented with cash of 1,000 ringgit. Then second place, we get 700, and for the third place, we have 500, and finally for the participants, we only having certificate of admission.
I have to disagree with your proposal, Mr. Arfan, because in my opinion, is we need additional prize for both the winner and participants. For my proposal, the winners not only get a cash prize, but in the first place, we also win the brand new computer. Meanwhile, the second place will get the brand new smartphone. Then the third place will get a new gaming chair. Finally, the participants not also getting the certificate of admission, but it also comes with gift cards. That is my proposal.
Since there are more than one proposal here, we have to do a show of hands. Who is in favor of Mr. Secretary proposal? Please raise up your hand. Who is in favor of Mr. Arfan proposal? Please put down your hand. From the show of hands, it is unanimously agreed that we will follow what Mr. Secretary has proposed. Shall we close this discussion for now and continue to any other business?
Yes, Mr. Chairperson. Maintenance of the building is really in a poor rate. For example, the internet connection at level 3 is having problem, and the technician took for about 1 week to take action.
Yes, that is true. I've been witnessing the situation for a few times, and many people complain to us. Um, Plus, I've experienced being lag while I play the game. It will affect, especially when we want to join the competitive online game.
Well, I suggest we should upgrade the Wi-Fi to 5G Unify.
Okay, I will look into this matter. Mr. Secretary, at the moment, could you please write a letter to the TM Unify Malaysia office and asking them to find a new technician?
Yes, I will mind the order.
As there are no more matter to be discussed, our next item is date, time, and venue for the next meeting.
Mr. Chairperson, for the next meeting will on 12/12/2022, Wednesday, 2 p.m. at meeting room. I will send notice if there are any changes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
sure.
Yes, sure.
Okay, anything else? Any question? Comment? No? Well then, thank you for coming. Will someone please propose the meeting to be adjourned?
Yes, I propose the meeting to be adjourned.
Seconder?
I second the motion.
Thank you. The meeting is adjourned. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.